In this video, I'm going to show you how to replace a rear sway bar on your Nissan Altima, located in the rear of the vehicle. Using a 16mm socket and a 17mm wrench, we're going to hold the back of the sway bar link while we take off the sway bar nut. If this rounds off on you, you can use a pair of locking pliers to hold the stud still while you take the nut off. Push the link out of the sway bar and just up to the side for now. And then do the same thing to the other side. Using a 16mm socket, we're going to remove the sway bar bracket bolts. You can leave the bolt all the way towards the back, partly threaded in. Since our bracket is slotted, it does not need to fully come out. And do the same thing to the other side. Remove the sway bar. Install the new bushings and brackets onto the new sway bar. When you're taking the sway bar down, be sure to remember or take note of the orientation of how it is placed in the car. Install your new sway bar. You can put the slotted parts into the bolts. Be sure you're in front of the e-brake cables. I'm going to reuse the hardware. Go ahead and start these finger tight so it doesn't fall down on you. It's not a bad idea to put some anti-seize on these before you put them back in. Once you have those hand tight, go ahead and snug them down. Do the same thing to the other side. Torque the sway bar bracket bolts to 40 foot-pounds. And do the same on the other side. Install your sway bar link. Put on your nuts and tighten this down. Use either a wrench or a pair of locking pliers to hold the back of the sway bar stud. And do the same thing to the other side. We're going to torque these down to 30 foot-pounds. If you can't get a torque wrench in there, do the best you can.
When only the best will do, demand TRQ. The only company that lets you view before you do. TRQ is committed to offering the highest quality aftermarket auto parts that are engineered for peace of mind. Thanks for using and viewing with TRQ.